Good folk, yet another soul longing to express its creative side.
Well, you another not?
Lush and verdant as a field of vines. To vines and to wine! Scarlet crimson boxmeat. Nice lips, full sensory harmony. Should you tire of these hues, drop them in the tail. It's the solid.
It's not a landscape, Clem. It's a manifestation of the man's soul.
Blood is all I see. Position takes shape.
Yes, it's sure to be a
It's
masterpiece.
obvious. It represents transgression in its purest form.
Position takes shape.
Yes, it's sure to be a masterpiece.
Quite the noble color. Splendid! The sky over Toussaint before the storm. Voila! Fine. Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil. And defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance.
This painting, it's... I do hope this one concludes more civilly than the last. This is different. Let's go.
Your board says you've made no effort to understand. It's a metaphor of the constant struggle for power and influence.
What else will they think of?
Absinthe, the preferred hooch of artists.
Careful, it packs a pretty powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
Besides, have you not heard?
Please leave. This is a private alcove. Cecilia never should have performed tonight. You should have.
It seems someone decided otherwise.
Nobody was using it.
But what if he doesn't?
Look, lanterns.
Fine.
They
Let's
say
give it a
releasing
try.
them brings good luck. Never suspected you believed in such things.
Exceptional, true. Would I ever love to meet him?
Blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde, schmeffant-garde. It's all about... Do not disturb! Shoo, shoo!
It's the right flower.
Of course it is! A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still! You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Wow. Impressive portrait.
I know the style, the stroke. This is Dorian Velez.
The gracious lady has heard of me?
I've heard Anna Henrietta herself wished you to paint her portrait once.
At one point, the palace chamberlain even wrote to me, but alas, ultimately refused my terms.
What was the matter?
When he learned I only ever paint nudes, he severed all contact. He said he would not dare offend Her Illustrious Highness with such a proposition. I've always longed to paint her. Such a shame.
I think you may still get your chance.
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Cintrian Noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Cintrian Noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it, but I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift, a heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur. I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
It must be someone famous, I tell you. Such talent. Exceptional, true. Would I ever love to meet him?
Alright, I think we took part in it enough. Let's take a look at these paintings then.
We must throw off the manacles of form. Venture beyond the bounds of cognition.
Things are good.
Color is part.
Hit of Vistec. Artist's way of numbing their existential pain.
And do not even wish to comment. We should walk past the tables. Perhaps they're still there.
Someone
Lady, we're
left their
at the
loot
tables.
behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
Empty heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
Need I remind you that neither did you?
But what if he doesn't come?
He'll definitely come.
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come. We must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh. Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Quickly, upstairs.
Alright, we're gonna pause really quick. What the fuck? Dude, some of these people out here. Oh. At the moment, I don't even remember why we're trying to find this guy, if I'm being honest.
That must be Cecilia.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana. At once. She should bring her soiree to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Oh, I don't like that.
Tore down the door. Made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong, too. Broke the flower pot when moving the door, then stepped in the soil. Must have climbed this ladder.
This is so interesting.
Could still be here. Need to stay alert. Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor. Bloodstains.
Oops.
Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Links of a snapped chain. Jewel
I'm
must
trying to
have been
loot the jewel, Geralt.
Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this. Must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace. Seems there was a struggle.
No shit.
Lock's busted. Picked open, probably. Looks valuable.
Nice.
But it's not what he came for. Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room. Locked. No key in sight.
Hello?
Sconce is bent. Smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it. Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out?
Okay.
Hunting knife. Richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail.
How the fuck do you know anything about this?
I caught him red-handed. attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He...
Fell out of the window.
Just so.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
I'm back, sorry. Emergency situation.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Duntine. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Sonreal and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether. My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift. At a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl, someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Dun Tyne, and if Siana is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire.
We are lending our combined resources to the Witcher's Hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally. Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks the same of me.
Curious. It seems opposites really do attract.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the Witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher,
And the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detlaf here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detlaf believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore.
That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renner.
Oriana. She really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long. But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
Mm-hmm. Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renna must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there, too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Dettlaff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Dettlaff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Dettlaff. Good luck, my friend.
Splendidly, Dettlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish this 2nd bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out? You have exceptional friends. This Dettlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count Delacroix' mill. It stands along the Saône-Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
Sorry, I'm taking care of something.
Oh?
I've got a card too! He wants
During the tourney, one knight got stuck in his armor, so bent...
March Beauclervois! Her most gracious Duchess has hired a witcher to get at the root of these murders. Every resident of our fair town is hereby required to aid the witcher in any way he requests. Lady!
The Duchess summoned him.
Lepiotus Wisin Langs.
Aye!
I think we did it. Yay! Sorry, they have a sale going on Xbox games, like a big summer sale. And I bought 2 games already, which actually gave me reward points. So I went ahead and bought Knights of the Old Republic. I loved that game, playing it on the OG Xbox. And it's backwards compatible, so I went ahead and grabbed it.
You've spread some nastiness to me.
Might play it on stream, we'll see. Oh, I guess we should put our armor on, huh? There's the fiber gloves. Oh, this increases health with kills. Forgot about that. Can you dye this armor? That's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Oh, Witcher set. Forgot. Oh, I guess we should put the mask on too, huh? Because right now we have, what, 4 of the set? Yeah. Now we have 5.
I'm early. No guardsmen yet.
Kind of hoping we wrap this up before I gotta go cook, and then we can start on Mass Effect tonight. That's what I'm hoping
So
happens.
eager are you? The mill, then. We shall discuss the assault inside.
See, you already prepared a plan. Walk me through it.
We have 2 objectives. To find Her Illustrious Highness's sister and capture the men who blackmailed the vampire. Duntine is a modest complex. Several old buildings, a high wall around them. At the center of the enclosure stands an imposing keep, restored not long past by the elderly knight of the castle, Roderick. We mean to strike here, through the main gate, then secure the area in front of the keep by storm.
How many men defend Duntine, you know?
Roderick maintains a team of knights for defense. They are no army, but they could number several dozen. Also, Roderick recently took in a band of foreign mercenaries. About them we know very little.
Cintrian's men, gotta be. Ran into a few in town. They tried to kill me. Need to hit them from both sides. You draw the defenders, keep them busy. I'll sneak in the back way, find the women, make sure they come to no harm. I'll vault over the wall as soon as you start your assault.
Your plan puts you at great risk, but I sense you will handle it well. Let us go.
So it begins.
Quick! We grab Roderick's horses and we bolt. We won't vault far if the boys out front don't hold.
Not so fast. Little change of plans.
Kill him!
What? Lost your nerve?
What's this? You go and bury him! Grab him!
Roderick sent them to get the
I
horses.
see no Ducals along the road.
Can't let him.
Bloody thoughts! What was that? Great out in the wagon! Hurry with those
Trying
crates!
to escape.
But be careful if you drop any. Someone's here. They've breached the back wall. Come on,
Too
kill
late to
him!
surrender.
I shall show you, rogue. Mercy! Mercy! I did no wrong!
Nah, kept the wrong damn company. Centrion's men, where are they?
I knew. Shouldn't have let them under my roof.
Where's the hostage, the woman?
What? What do you mean? I know nothing about a hostage. Must be the handiwork of my guests.
Where are they now?
In the keep, ready in their escape.
There's someone with them? Woman named Sienna?
Of course. She convinced me to let them in.
And a whole pile of trouble along with them. Where is she?
Packing. We were to leave together. An old fool. I'd have done anything for her.
Where is she? In the keep too?
Yes. Her chamber is in the tower, the top floor. What will become of me?
Here, press it against the wound. Should staunch the bleeding.
I thank you. What is happening? This one! Kill the shit like that!
Giving you one last chance. Yield.
Harleth got us into this. Kill him! Attack!
Cool.
Need to get into the keep. They shall pay for everything!
This is so cool.
Wasn't expecting to see you two here.
We thought you could use our help, so...
Witcher, this is no time to explain. Where is Renna?
Expect to answer a lot of questions inside.
Let us go then.
Dude, that was cool. Gives me prototype vibes. That's what it is. The game Prototype.
Renna! Are you hurt? If any of them.
You know me. I'd never let them hurt me. I just waited for you to come.
I didn't know where to look. They threatened to kill you. Forgive me. I failed you.
That's
Well,
her
we need only
sister.
find Anna Henrietta's sister. Where should we look? Do you know?
Mm-hmm. Ran into Roderick, Duntine's lord. Told me where I'd find Sienna.
Then speak and let's grab her. Time is short.
Said she was in a room in the tower. Very one we're in right now. Which, incidentally, looks nothing like a prison cell. And just so happens there's a carafe full of wine here. Bet it's stolen San Real.
What's your point?
Giving you one chance to tell us everything yourself.
I've nothing to tell.
Witcher, what is this?
Sorry, Dettlaff. You've been had.
My friend, please. You must listen to what Geralt has to say.
Renna's not her real name. This is Sienna. And Sienna is sister to Anna Henrietta, the Duchess of Toussaint.
What? What nonsense is this?
Sienna was banished as a child, but it seems she trekked back here recently. Moved into Duntine and ran a Vandergild out of here. Sent a man called the Centrian to Beauclair to steal some wine for her. Wine reserved for the ducal family. Centrian led us to her. Caught him later stealing a jewel Sienna had gotten from her father as a child. Sorry, Dettlaff. She used you. Part of her plan.
If you do not, I will raze Beauclair to the ground. This I promise you. You've 3 days. I shall be waiting.
He just fly off?
He did not wish to act rashly. He's gone to soothe his nerves.
Think he'll do it? Make good on his threat?
I cannot say. He can be unpredictable when fury consumes him.
I shall go to him.
Come again? After what he just...
You don't know Dettlaff like I do. If I don't do as he says, he truly will destroy the city. He's more than capable of it.
Seems you've got some last scraps of honor left.
It's the least I can do.
Well, it truly does seem the best option.
Your Grace, we must proceed with caution. Guardsmen saw vampires here. They could still be about.
Vampires or no vampires, my sister is here. Find her.
Your Grace, that...
Sienna, it's true. It's you. Sister, dear, what have you gotten yourself into?
So concerned, I'm surprised. Is there an ounce of truth to it?
You feel resentment. I understand. But I promise we shall work through all the unfortunate matters of the past. We will discuss them later. Captain, escort Sienna to the palace. I shall meet with her as soon as we return.
As you wish, Your Grace.
And you, Witcher. You have my thanks. I cannot believe my sister was so near the whole time. Roderick of Duntine shall answer for treason and blackmail.
Roderick got duped and used, just like the vampire.
Apropos, were you able to establish who kidnapped his beloved?
We've discovered Sienna blackmailed the vampire. Ordered him to kill those men.
What? What nonsense is this?
She is his missing lover. Staged her own abduction to force him to do her bidding.
He was a tool. Whole scheme was Sienna's. She was behind it.
You're mistaken. You must be. This cannot be true.
Your Grace, I know this vampire and...
What? You know him? Who is he?
Dettlaff.
The same who so recently sat at my table and told me of Nazaire. Is there anything else you've neglected to mention? A dragon living beneath Mount Gorgon, perhaps? Is anyone else here a vampire? Where is he now?
Waiting for Sienna. If she doesn't show up to meet him by an appointed time, he'll destroy Beauclair.
He dares threaten us?
Your Grace, we have 3 days to bring him Sienna and...
Not a word. You have 3 days to bring me his head. No more secrets. No more helping vampires. I want what I'm paying for. The head of the beast.
She doesn't understand. Like, her sister tried to fucking kill her. What a dumb bitch. What a dumbass.
Do you think her Grace's nerves have been calmed?
Stupid.
Rarely forgets, rarely retracts what she says, especially on threats.
Yes, well, even I must admit Dettlaff's actions were highly inappropriate. Reprehensible, even. Are you upset?
Why would I be?
Let's see. You're returning from your hunt empty-handed. No trophy. No new lead to boast of, then pursue.
What can I say? It happens at times. Especially likely to when the monster I'm chasing can turn into fog.
How do your employers customarily react when you fail to meet their expectations?
Depends. Peasants cuss me out. Merchants demand I refund their deposit, whereas nobles mostly just release their hounds.
And rulers?
Usually threaten me with the gallows.
A most illustrious grace awaits the gentleman.
Your Grace, the population demands she be punished. Siana's committed terrible crimes. Spilt so much blood. They...
Another word, Palmerin, and I shall spill even more blood. Yours. I repeat for the last time. Siana is responsible for the death of many, true. But she is also my sister. We are bound by blood and by a shared childhood. I shall not allow her to be lynched.
Your Grace,
Dumb
I fear
ass.
the masses might rise. Storm the prison, pitchforks and torches in hand.
Let them storm. They will not find her there. Siana is hidden away in a safe place. She shall await trial there until we have rid ourselves of this accursed vampire. Which, to judge by your means, has not yet come to pass.
Did what we could, but
My patience is at an end, Geralt. Where is he? Where is Detlef?
we're working to find that out, Your Grace.
Do you take me for a fool?
I wouldn't dare.
I care not one whit what you have worked on, are working on, or shall work on. I'm interested in results, which thus far have been nil.
Bullshit. I'm helping the vampires.
At times, I hunt foxes. Do you know how it works? The ducal huntsman releases the hounds. They catch the fox's scent, chase the animal down, and lead the battue to it. All within an hour. You, Witcher, have had a week. The aid of my most excellent knights. Yet, you have tracked absolutely nothing down. I've begun to suspect my beagles might have done a better job.
Then perhaps Your Grace should have sent a beagle instead of a witcher after the vampire.
You tread on thin ice, Witcher. Very thin. Wisdom demands you choose your words more cautiously. But to the matter at hand. Have you managed anything?
Your Grace,
She's
it
gonna be an
seems
asshole, I'm gonna be an asshole.
Siana tricked Detlef, used him to murder the knights who escorted her into exile. We have reason to believe that...
Your Grace! Vampires!
What? Speak now!
Vampires! They protect the city! Captain de la Tour defends the square near the boat landing, but so many lives lost.
Damn it.
Yes. Invade.
If it's war this Detlef wants, it's war he shall have. Geralt, get to work. This time I'll hear no excuses. Palmerin, you...
Get her out of here.
Why are we helping her? Why are we fighting these vampires as well? we're gonna do this, let's do this the right way. It's this one.
Syanna failed to appear as summoned. And there. Dettlaff was not making idle threats.
Seems not. Need to make some serious plans of our own now. It's gone too far, damn it.
Regis, you mentioned there was a way to draw Dettlaff out. A way you've avoided resorting to so far because you thought it was too dangerous.
Is that how I put it? Do forgive me that I've misled you terribly. The word dangerous is an understatement in this case.
Regis, another inner monologue growing out of a personal dilemma. Just tell me how to flush Dettlaff out. Force him to meet, please.
In due course. But first, Geralt, I'd like you to consider the alternative. After all, you could fulfill Dettlaff's demand and liberate his beloved Syanna.
Think Dettlaff still believes Syanna's innocent?
I believe he suspects something. He must. And he seeks to understand what happened.
And for that, he's declared war on the entire duchy?
What can I say? Moderation was never his strong suit.
Really want to free Syanna? Hand her over to Dettlaff? Refuse to accept you consider that wise.
It's hard to believe, I know. But Dettlaff is not actually evil, merely impulsive. He needs but meet with her, speak with her, and he will spare the city.
So
I'm
say
down.
I agree to this, because I might. Still no chance Anna Henrietta will.
I do not recall ever suggesting we ask her permission.
I don't
Got
care about her
serious
safety.
reservations about this plan. Not least among them, we have no idea where Syanna's being held. You heard the Duchess. She's not at the prison.
Hardly a reservation. More of an excuse. I'm certain you'll find her. You must merely decide you wish to.
Could ask Damien. Duchess treats him like a lapdog. Keeps him close most times. He might know something more.
There, you see? I knew you'd think of something. Bravo.
The meeting. What if it's nothing like you say? What if it goes sour, ends in a fight? Willing to guarantee Syanna won't get hurt?
It seems unlikely in the extreme.
Didn't ask for a lecture on probability. Need a simple answer. Yes or no.
I vow that not a hair on her head shall come to any harm. I trust I've dispelled your doubts, then.
Not so fast. We're not done talking. How would I go about luring Dettlaff out of hiding if I wanted to? With the blood of a virgin?
You see, somewhere nearby lives an unusual denizen, one of the unseen, ancient and powerful vampires, among the oldest and strongest.
And?
Toussaint is this unseen elder's territory. All vampires owe him fealty while they are here. He need but say the word, designate a time and place, and Dettlaff will be forced to appear.
So this unseen elder, how do we convince him to summon Dettlaff?
We must find him first. The Elder does not see arrivals unless he absolutely must. But locals, Oriana, for instance, you know, she too is a...
Yeah, figured it out. All right, let's say she gets me in to see the Unseen Elder. What then?
I don't know. You'll have to improvise, I suppose.
So I'm basically stuck. Either gotta give in to a blackmailer, or fight him.
You know what I would opt for? Should we free Siana and arrange for her to meet with Dettlaff, there's a good chance we'll all survive this ordeal. Dettlaff included.
Regis, don't mean to put you on the spot, but I gotta know. Say I do decide to fight Dettlaff. Who you stand with?
Should you decide your sword is the sole solution, I shall not stand in your way.
Appreciate it.
Certainly hope so. Now, please tell me, what is it you intend to do?
Oh, man.
Crazy as the plan seems, I'll do it. I'll ask Damien about Siana.
You won't make me beg. I knew you wouldn't.
Slow down. Not promising a thing. Just want to get a feel for the situation to start with. Coming with?
Of course. Many hands make light work.
Yeah, we're siding with the vampires, if I'm being honest. Fuck that queen, she shouldn't have snapped at us like that. She's like, you've got no results. Look what the fuck's going on.
Could be in danger.
Or dead.
You think so? He seemed battle-hardened. More than a few scraps on his belt.
Against humans, not monsters.
Down before he kills him.
Oh, you ass.
Never thought lesser vampires would need a higher vampire's cold commands.
As a rule, they don't.
So how Dettlaff sick them on the city?
I told you, he's exceptional. He manages to bend them to his will, control them with his thoughts. They'll continue attacking until he orders them to back down, until he dies.
This would have been useful. Cool. Bitch, examine.
Armor proved useless. Claws sliced through steel like through butter.
We must hurry. Each moment's still.
They broke formation, ran.
That's it. It's Damien's blood. He was wounded.
Let's go. Parakeet broke the street.
Pointless. That's no obstacle to a vampire.
They didn't know. I didn't get a chance to prepare them. Fell on his face, struck in the back, tried to run.
They must have realized they couldn't hold this position.
Hope they found a corner to hide in. Won't be anyone to talk to if not.
Ow. Wait, what? My armor's actually breaking for once? Weird. It's the first time ever that's happened.
How long you gonna make me wait? Must be in the bank. Barricaded from sides inside.
You killed it. Single-handedly. That harlot's brood slaughtered half my unit.
I see the harlot's brood came close to slaughtering you as well.
Need to withdraw. You and your men. Now.
My duty lies with the city.
Won't help this city by leading your men to the slaughter. Damien, conversation back at the palace, remember? I'll say it again. Your men don't stand a chance.
Men, tend to the wounded.
Doing the right thing. Now listen close. Silver. That's what you want to use against vampires. Your alchemists, order them to produce as much vampire oil as they can. Churn it out in gallons. Then coat your blades with it. Keep an eye out for Alps and Bruxae. The shapely ones resemble women. There one moment, gone the next. Bombs containing silver splinters are a pretty good idea.
Thank you, Witcher. I hope you're worth the coin the Duchess pledged you. And that you'll return with the head of the wretch that did this, skewered on a hook.
Got a different plan.
And what would that be?
All I can say just now is I'm gonna need Siana.
You know the Duchess's decision. Siana awaits her trial, in custody.
We know it, but we do not agree with it.
You've that luxury. I do not. I've sworn my loyalty to her grace.
Folk are dying. Many more will, because of one.
If her grace learns I helped you, my head will roll.
And ours will follow right after it. Yet still we are prepared to take the risk. I fear we waste our time here. Come, Geralt.
Wait. When last I saw Siana, her grace was escorting her to the palace playroom.
Playroom? As in, for children? You sure?
I've served in the ducal palace for years. I know its every corner. So yes, I am damn sure.
Playroom? So what, Duchess locked Siana up in a dollhouse?
Honestly, I've no clue. Look, I've told you what I saw. What you do with it is no concern of mine.
Got it. I'll look into it. You get back to your barracks. Retrace my steps. Path ought to be clear.
And You've our gratitude. You helped us a great deal.
I helped Beauclair. At least I hope I did.
Let's go, Regis.
Here, the playroom's beyond this door.
Locked. Of course. Regis, rather not have a fist fight with this door. You mind?
Not at all.
Shit. Probably meant to stand guard, at Anna Henrietta's personal request. Thanks.
At your service.
Utter silence. No one here.
We should look around at least.
Well, we already found the fucking secret entrance.
Something inside? Nope. Empty.
It's down here at the bottom of the stairs, clearly.
Well, well. A key tucked behind a picture. Miniature tableware. And plush toys.
Indeed,
Cute.
pleasant. It's a shame the mechanism's damaged.
The Land of 1,000 Fables. Interesting. Medallions vibrating. The Land of 1,000 Fables. Interesting. Medallions vibrating. What the? Found a notebook. Property of Isabelle de Roquefort, court governess. The notes of Siana and Anna Henrietta's governess when they were little.
I'm not sure it will help, but I suppose there's no harm in leafing through them.
Siana gave me a drawing today.
Charming.
Of freshly decapitated bodies covered in blood.
Perhaps not so much.
I asked her why ever she would draw such a thing. Her Highness claimed it was a rendering of nightmares which have plagued her for as long as she can remember. Siana does wake up screaming nearly every night, save when she shares a bed with Henrietta. Curse of the Black Sun. Suppose it was had horrible dreams. Kind of horrible that made some of them go mad. The girls quarreled today. I must note rather sadly they did not behave as befits future ladies. The incident devolved into fisticuffs. Anna Henrietta was first to strike her sister. Siana gave back as good as she'd gotten. By the time I separated them, Henrietta had lost 2 teeth. She ran off to complain to her parents. His Grace the Duke refused to believe my version of events. He laid all the blame on Siana and vowed to punish the little one harshly. Henrietta did her best to have her sister's sentence commuted, but the Duke and Duchess proved unbending.
Once you're labeled a black sheep, it's so hard to shed that reputation.
Today I accompanied the girls for the first time to the Land of 1,000 Fables. We spent half the day there. First we played with Thumbelina, then with Barbarossa, who proved quite the charmer for a brigand and pirate.
I'm beginning to suspect Isabelle de Roquefort wrote in her diary after taking a powerful hallucinogenic. Cannabis rudelaris, for instance, or...
Shh, don't interrupt. I tip my cap to Master Artorius Vigo for his achievement. He has proved he has no equal in the arcane arts.
Wait, Artorius was the court mage here, a specialist in illusions, which means...
Regis, last warning. Stop interrupting or I'll seat you in the corner. The girls told me if I ever wish to visit alone, I need but crack open the Land of 1,000 Fables and utter out loud the incantation, Expecto Ludum.
A book as the key to an illusion. My, this grows more interesting by the minute.
Mages sent by the Conclave arrived today. They came to examine Siana. I cannot know what conclusions they drew, but His Grace now seems clearly upset.
Curse of the Black Sun. There's no doubt then that she was diagnosed with the syndrome symptoms.
Or had that label planted on her. It goes on. I dared ask the Duke what would become of the girl. He did not reply. I tutored the girls in Nilfgaardian today. Sienna applies herself so, though she has great difficulty memorizing new vocabulary. Lady Anarietta seems more gifted in this regard, yet also prone to impish behavior. When she thought me out of earshot, she called me a blood accuser. She and Sienna laughed so hard they almost choked. Blooda is damned, or cursed. What's Cusa?
In the melodious tongue of our none-too-friendly neighbours to the south, the word describes the many-petaled flower that blooms in that place we so unmelodiously call the crotch.
Realize this might sound improbable, but maybe, just maybe, Anna Henrietta tossed Sienna into that illusion.
Not impossible. She would be safe there, and isolated. We must see.
Swear I saw that book somewhere. This it? Let's see. Expecto ludum.
If it spells out like "fuck you, bitch" or something.
Regis? Regis! Land of 1,000 fables. Incredible.
Damn. Fucking bird all up in my shit.
Let's see where this road takes me.
I've got a bowl cut.
Eye of Nahelenes going wild. All land's an illusion. It's so powerful there's no way to dispel it.
Grig? What the fuck is a grig? This is some pothead shit right now. It says to go this way. To go up here. Isn't that kind of breaking the illusion though? We're just like all up in this shit. Where we're going, we don't need roads. That's what he's like right now. Just running through tree branches.
Let him out!
Voices.
He gobbled up my gingerbread! Now it's my turn to gobble him! Hands off my hearth, dearie. You wouldn't want me to get cross.
Then you open it.
Now, who's this? A lost traveler? What's supposed to be here, sweetie? Why, you're old. Old and pale. But never worry. A bit of butter, a bit of spice, and you'll make a tasty morsel. Just as soon as I catch you.
What a cutie.
Witcher. It seems you've won.
What the hell was that?
The Wicked Witch. Heard of her, haven't you? Now, where did you put that key?
Listen, how'd you come by a weapon?
It's Prince Charming's. He no longer needs it. Here it is.
Thank you. She'd have begged me for certain if you'd not... Sienna? Is that you?
It's been years, Jack.
Have you come to play?
No, I just want your beans, so you can breathe easy.
Breathe easy. Because you aren't here to play? What's that about?
Jack knows what I mean, so he'll tell me where the beans are as fast as he can. Isn't that right?
Sienna, I'm sorry, but I haven't got them.
Oh, something tells me you're lying. Perhaps you wish to play the old games after all, hmm? This little picky went to market. This little picky went home, for instance.
I'm telling the truth. I swear it. Henrietta, she ordered them buried all over so you wouldn't be able to leave.
Where?
I don't know. But Joss, the boy with the thing for wolves, he should know. He sticks his nose in everyone's affairs.
He had better know. Because if not, I'll find you and we'll have ourselves a little talk. Understand? Now shoo! Ah, all right. So why is it you're here?
Came to free you.
Nice of you, but a waste of your effort. I plan to free myself.
You might not. Bound to be easier with my help, as our most recent adventure amply showed.
Mm-hmm. Yet I still don't know why you even give a damn.
It's Dettlaff. He's trying to force Anna Henrietta's hand. Wants her to release you. Summoned monsters to attack Beauclair.
Sounds like Dettlaff, all right. But I doubt you came all this way just to bring me up to speed on...
Isn't it obvious? Offering to be your ally. We both want you out of here. You because you want your freedom back. Me because as soon as you meet with Dettlaff, he'll put an end to the chaos in the city.
You exposed me. I landed in prison because of you. Now you come to beg my help, I dare say. My life is full of surprises, isn't it? But normally I'd tell you to sod off. But, from what you say, folk are dying who have nothing to do with this. Not part of the plan. Dettlaff was only to kill those who deserved it. No one else. Fine, Witcher. I accept your offer. Consider us allies. Shake on it.
So, what's with the beans? Mind explaining?
Certainly. But you must gird yourself with patience. There are two ways out of this land. My darling sister blocked one when she tossed me in here. The other's up there, in the clouds. She made it hard, but not impossible to access by concealing the beans.
Still don't understand.
Don't fret, just listen. That boy, that was Jack, of Beanstalk fame. You know the tale?
Jack climbed a gigantic beanstalk to a giant's castle, high up in the clouds.
As we shall do if we can just find those blasted beans. There are 3. 1 red, 1 blue, 1 yellow.
Stalk won't sprout from just one?
No, because it must transpire exactly as it did in the tale. Clear now? So we must find Joss. Perhaps he will be able to help us. You lead. Joss can usually be found wandering the glade at the foot of the mount. It's some distance from here, past the witch's house to the right. So, what exactly is happening in the city?
Bloodshed, a massacre. friendliest pixies I've met.
We're put here to protect the Fable Sphere from intruders. Meaning you. Oh, unicorn! We must get them. I won't have to walk. I call Joss! Last, they're going to rip him in 6.
Can we hit a dog? Motherfucker. Like we were just swinging a fucking sword like nobody's business. Alright.
Relax, it's over.
No, it's not. There's more. Another wolf behind you. Ignore him. He always lies.
Aha. Boy who cried wolf. Still does, I suppose. And doesn't, when they actually appear.
The one and only. Listen, you little chit. Jack said you know what's become of his 3 beans.
I don't know anything! Not one thing, and besides, watch out! Wolves!
This'll be interesting. Right, let's get to it. Let's say for a minute you know what happened to the red bean. Where wouldn't it be?
For certain, no one swallowed it. Oh no, definitely not that.
Of course not. But say someone didn't. Who would it be that didn't swallow it?
A human. The most human-y human in the land of 1,000 fables. Everyone! Wolves! Run!
Bet yeah. Not at all. Right?
I've heard it lies about somewhere, out in the open.
Just like that? No one guarding it?
Nobody. 3 times over. Help! Wolves!
Yellow bean. Don't know a thing about it, right?
It's somewhere very, and I mean very deep. So deep, in fact, it's completely underground.
And who has it?
A bold farmhand, who in no way and not at all awaits someone. Not in the slightest. Good folk! Wolf!
Say that word one more time and I'll chop you up. Feed you to the fishes. Understood?
All right, we should go.
Watch out for wolves!
Tough to talk to, that one.
Was it, though? You need to remember he always lies. Or more precisely, reverses the truth.
Where to now?
I'm not sure. We should visit some of the other fables. The meaty ones, that is. Perhaps then Joss... It's just a few. Red Riding Hood, Piglets and Bears, 3 of each. And Goldilocks, of course. Then Longlocks, and a little lass who sells flint.
Ah. Fine. Let's get to work. Incredible. You must have loved this place.
I did at first. But children get bored quickly. Even tea parties with a whole cackle of princesses eventually turn dull and routine.
What did you do then?
Dropped a duck egg in the swan's nest once, that sort of thing. Stole the pea from the princess.
Let's run up here really quick. There's a notice board here.
Contract from a goose. That's new.
You really aim to concern yourself with that?
A true witcher should never abandon poultry in distress.
Care for a cigarillo? A bit of tobacco? A dab of fistek?
Remind me, what tale are you from?
Sold flints when I was a lass. But no one bought them, so I branched out. Now I deal in snuffs, puffs, all sorts of fun things. What'll you have, sweeties?
Magic beans. Do you have any?
If it's not the new name of some kicker I already have, dearies, then no. But maybe you'd like some.
Hey, where'd you get that ribbon? That's mine.
Is that so? Then why was it lying in the bushes? Finders keepers, sweetheart.
Give Sienna the ribbon. Why not, huh?
Sugar plum. The only thing I hand out for free is a first hit. To get them to come back for a second, of course. For all else, you've got to pay.
What if I asked you nicely?
Ask me nicely and I might play you for it. Around...
Yes. All day.
All right, let's...
Don't get your hopes up.
Let's tear her a new asshole. She's square to tell. Need spies and healers. Spies and healers. Swap you out. Swap you out. No spies, okay. Please let us get a spy. I prefer next card. Give me a spy, give me a spy, give me a spy. Ugh, that'll work. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna hold to pass. Let her win. Yes, I knew we did the right thing. Boom, boom. Boom. Woo! Without any spies, it's difficult.
You're good at this. A word once gift.
Alright. What is it?
Alright. Tell me.
What?
What you want in return. You're not doing it.
Don't want anything.
I don't really care what she wants. I'm trying to hurry up finishing this shit. We didn't get any fucking... We didn't get anything out of that. We got her a ribbon.
Watch out! Pigs! Oh look! The Emperor Luca! He's gonna...
My new attire reveals itself but to the...
What?
Oh, the three little pigs' homes. You know the story, don't you? Who's afraid of the big bad wolf?
Looks like Big Bad's already broken down the houses of Strahd. Rick's the only one left.
I should remember Joss's needs.
One being lies out in the open.
Oh,
guarded
come
by
on, something like that.
nobodies.
I wish she'd get the fuck out of my way.
The big bad witcher huffed and puffed.
It cannot.
What cannot be?
You actually have.
Why so shocked?
Well, when you arrived, all you did was pout and mumble things in that graphically monotone. And now this. A jest. And a good one at that. But here we are chatting away when
damn.
there's work to do. We must keep looking.
Alright,
So,
it's closest.
do you like it here?
No, got a problem with magic in general. Illusions, portals, all that. Don't trust any of it.
A bow of old-fashioned tastes, eh? I like that. I'd always grapple up her braid in the past, but I don't see it anywhere.
We'll find another way up. This Longlock's tower?
Indeed. It's even taller than I remembered.
Wait. What Joss said about the third being, remember?
In the possession of a bold farmhand somewhere deep beneath the ground. Yes, this must be it. Let's go.
Could pull myself up here, and I'll have to make that jump.
If you say so. I shall wait down here if it's all the same. Climbing's not my strong suit.
What the fuck? This tower is decrepit as hell. Holy shit.
Find yourself by your own hand. Here it is. Would have stunk to climb all that way for nothing.
I feel like we need to save right here. Oh, yeah. That was the best.
So?
Got the bean, but Longlocks. Seems she got sick of waiting for a knight in shining armor.
Can you blame her? Men these days.
That why you cozied up to...
Detlef was a...
Too bad he didn't know.
I trust no one. Learned that long ago.
To use him.
No. At first, I was simply intrigued. Do you know the story? It was in Metina, a few years past. I'd gone there to pass some loot off to a fence I know. We were hashing out the terms when in walked Detlef. He said he'd come to sell a silver candlestick. He gripped it through a cloth. That caught my eye. I followed him out, observed him from a distance, but he caught on quickly.
Yeah, superhuman senses will do that.
He turned down a blind alley. I followed. He jumped out from behind a crate, baring his teeth. I suppose he'd wanted to frighten me. Alas, he didn't in the least. After all, I'm a monster too, am I not?
What happened then?
We talked, then met up once, twice. I truly enjoyed it at first, but only at first. He did not love like a man. To return such a feeling, anyone would be hard-pressed. Let alone...
So there came a day you just up and...
Yes, there was no other way. Let's just be friends, or I don't deserve you. But then, once I decided to return, clean up some old affairs, I remembered him and concluded he could still be of use.
Playing with fire, that...
Definitely. And either I'll get burned, or I'll burn all.
Got a history with Dettlaff now. So this...
I can handle him.
Mm-hmm.
You look at him as a witcher and see a monster. It's time to go.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of this fairy tale. 3 bears.
Will-o'-the-Wisp. Think it's got something to show us.
Careful. It's not to be trusted.
Ugly bastard.
Someone's eaten from our bowls.
Bears. A bit too big.
Dude, I need to heal. Real careful here. Daddy Bear is not happy what just happened. There we go. So we know for sure the human did.
Blonde curls. Rest of the body's too mutilated. Hard to say anything.
She got what she deserved, as I see it. Always took what she wanted without asking.
No being here. Gotta keep looking.
Okay.
Hello? Can we talk?
Watch my head! Damn it all! I swear that was the last time I drank with Redbeard. Oh, Sienna, a bloody long time it's been. You've changed.
Whereas you, not at all. Big bad wolf. Though it seems you've started running with the wrong crowd.
And who should I run with, eh? Thumbelina? One shot and she's under the table. But...
You could always have...
Oh, what now?
You know what they say about the hair...
Out of the question. And why must you drink? Do you wish to drown some sorrow? And I don't mean to pry, but you don't look much...
They stripped me of my title and birthright, then banished me. A family's...
Listen, looking for magic.
Where is it?
Shh, not so...
Oh, I can be much louder than this.
Right there, the threats. Sienna to a T. Listen, I exist to restage a fairy tale. If you want to play at it, I'll be happy to have it.
What?
1,000 times they cut my gut open, filled it full of rocks and drowned me in the river. So once you stopped coming, I decided to repay the little imp for all her love. Who now what's at the bottom of the well? She and the hunter. Which means we can't play, and I'm under no obligation to talk to you. Not about beans, nor anything yet.
It's a...
Yeah, I don't care.
Don't...
That's a...
You wish...
Time to jump in the well.
Right. Time to jump in the well.
Break a leg.
It's not a very nice thing to say. Is that it?
luck?
Yep, look what I got.
That would never fit you. Give it to me.
Ruth.
How do I look?
Cute.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Let's go see the big...
Let me guess. You'll...
You again? I thought I was clear. I will not talk to you if little Red Riding Hood is not with you.
Not a problem.
What?
But
The better to see,
Granny...
the better to embrace you.
And Grandmama.
The better to eat you with my...
How you like that silver?
Bitch.
Remember what Joss said about the red bean? A human has it, but he definitely didn't swallow it.
Mm-hmm. Gotta open his belly. Bottle caps, fake teeth, a corkscrew. Ah, here it is. Red bean.
Ah, at last we have them all.
What?
Now, I find myself wondering if you're just horribly discreet, or if those mutations completely scrubbed away your curiosity. In your shoes, I'd have myriad questions. For instance, Siana, whatever became of you after they drove you out? But you, nothing. You avoid all talk of it.
Well, since you brought it up,
The flower of Toussaint's knights took me all the way to... They assumed something would eat me, or that I'd do everyone a favor and die of hunger. But as always, I failed to live up to expectations. I wandered the woods for a week, went purple. They were bandits, bearded, drunk, spat.
take it neither happened?
That's when I learned a robber and a murderer can be a better man than a knight in They took me in, we set off for Nazaire, and I did what I could to repay them. I advanced in their ranks rather quick.
Been through.
I have.
She.
And I'm...
Honestly, we're this deep into it. I don't care. I don't care about her story. I do know we're siding with the vampires, just because her sister was being a bit of a bitch about it. I'm sitting down here helping her. Traveled all this way to help her, and I've been giving her fucking good advice and following this trail. Well, she just complains and calls me a little shit, so fuck her. So we're definitely going with Detlef. That's what he wants. Well, we'll go with our friend first and then Detlef.
This is the spot. Pull out the beans.
About to get stun locked. Holy shit. Plant the magic beans. Quest. No, quest items. Gotta go soon. Hopefully this ends soon.
Wait!
Why?
The stalk will sprout abruptly. Very abruptly. We must be careful. All right, toss them.
Something's always gotta go wrong.
The home stretch.
Alright. Alright, let's go kill the giants. Cheater. I pressed dodge. How the fuck did he appear right there? Press dodge, bullshit. Should be able to finish him off.
For a fairy tale creature,
I told you this.
can't help thinking you might.
Why ever would I?
To get rid of your guard, your captor, getting close to.
Well, you're wrong. You still stand.
That's so? How? Planned.
No, I need. No, don't just stand there and stare. I need a man, Geralt, and I'm not afraid to say it. I have no idea what awaits me once we leave this place. Treat it as my last wish.
Another time, another place, maybe. No offense.
None taken. You spoke clearly, you spoke honestly. It's fine.
I don't want to get on that vampire's bad side. So if we were to like sleep with her, she'd be like, "Well, Geralt slept with me. He's the one that I want to be with,"
Come.
and then he could get mad.
The exit's.
You know what I mean? All right. Before we do that, we have this right here. Boom.
Another will-o'-the-wisp.
This looks like Kaer Morn. What are we doing? Lady.
Just curious. Why do you want the Heart of Toussaint and the ducal line?
They were my right. My due.
Doubt we would have figured you out if you hadn't tried to get them. Know that, don't you?
I do. And I regret nothing. One lives but once.
She just said YOLO.
Here, we need but jump into the well. You first.
Oh, man.
Portals in a fountain? Not.
It was a secret passage.
Hide from your governess, which luckily she noted down in her diary. Thus I knew where... But never mind that. Has the young lady...
She has. And stop treating her.
Would you prefer I treated you like the lion that manipulated you?
Calm down, both of you.
But
No buts. Let's go.
I'm not taking sides.
Nice place.
Isn't it? It's a love.
I've really got to pee.
Is it, though?
So sensitive. So aware. Honestly, what did...
Perhaps he'll tell you himself.
Let's get ready.
What? But how?
What?
The ribbon.
Ha! Seems I've been fooled again. She will pay for this sooner or later. She will pay!
Fuck. Damn it. Just talk to him? Oh my gosh, I just want to talk to him. I don't want to fight him.
I want you! You tricked me! Both of you!
Didn't plan it.
Silence!
Show me what you got.
Can I not, like... Alright, let's fucking put on some Vampire World. Jesus Christ, this dude's such an ass. Is this it? Oh my god. What the fuck? Gotta cook soon. Gotta be fighting this shit.
Start playing now!
What the fuck? Did I just get destroyed? What the fuck? I gotta pee. Like, can't be fighting some dude like this. Come on, man. Hurry up. What is happening? What is going on? Is it bugged? I think my game's bugged. Well, while this is loading, I'm gonna go pee.
This is fucking stupid. I just can't fucking compete! It's like watching the Bobcats versus the Heat!
Night.
Okay, we've already seen
Is
this.
it though? Perhaps.
You.
I don't.
I may I? Yet I.
Alright, here we go. Vampire oil. Do a vampire decoction. Here. I got rid of all of them. So wait, what? Does that say it expires at night? Ah, there we go. That's what we want. Okay, and then we also need to go to the bestiary and look at higher vampires. First ones. No. No. Hybrids. Vampire oil, black blood, Quinn. So let's go black blood. I'm gonna let you swallow.
Show me where you go.
I want you just the nuts. How the hell did you?
Oh, we didn't put the vampire oil on. We need to do that. Oh, we did.
Knowledge and gods, start praying now.
I had black blood in me too. The fuck is that?
What now? Slowly, to die with.
Holy shit. Take the swallow. Take the swallow. Let's get our health back. Fuck, 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 fuck. Hurry up, I got stuff I gotta do. Took a lot of potions, that one. Hardest boss fight in the game right there.
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let...
I insist. My, what a smashing ensemble. You wear it well.
Shut up. I look like a twit.
The caftan is sewn of the best fabrics available, and according to the best tailoring practices. But one must have a modicum of taste to appreciate this.
Rather not bicker about taste. Don't like to. It's neither...
This particular Witcher has an inborn intolerance for formal occasions. Yet he's to attend just such an event shortly. So try not to take things personally, Master Taylor. Rather pity him. For in truth, stage fright overwhelms him. He trembles at the thought that he has no notion how to behave.
All that being as it may, Toussaint's highest honor, the Order of the Duchess cannot be expected to...
Huh. A tradition which values appearances ahead of all else. Which calls for lordly, glisten...
Ceremony.
I've had no reprieve either. And I keep thinking of the last great virtue. It's the one piece of the...
Mean you suddenly believe the 5 virtues theory? After all we've revealed?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or old wives' tales. It's a conclusion Syanna planned everything in advance. Had we not stopped her, surely there'd have been a 5th victim. One the gossips would...
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them. Ask the messenger who delivered my invitation to the ceremony. Syanna's in the palace. Courtiers pressured the Duchess to lock her...
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some time before the ceremony. We could still... He was the one to pass the victims' names to Dettlaff.
All in all, why not check up on that?
I am done, yes. Or if you will first destroy it, crawling up...
Sorry if you guys don't like that I'm skipping this. I just really don't care.
Oh, it's the swordsman. Good to see.
Need to ask you something.
Yet again? Go on then. I'm a propos.
Guess they could use us.
Clean boots.
Man,
What?
if you're a... How'd you get those
Beggars brought them.
beggars? Tell us more about them. How many were there?
Why, 4. 1 for each letter.
Just 4? Sure you didn't get a 5th?
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else? These beggars have anything in common?
What? Come now. Each was different. Oh,
Kid, my patience is starting to... Where'd they get...
I don't...
Geralt, But you must focus now and tell...
Well, at the shop,
Where's that?
everyone knows.
Thanks, kid. We must visit the shelter. Look around inside.
You've to move your little camp elsewhere, got it? This is a decent district. You?
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath. Gentlemen, either get out along with these scram.
The shell.
Look, damn.
I'm trying to speed this up because I know we've got stuff to do.
We should step aside.
Witcher. Fucking twit. Not a witcher. Grey head. Puppy number. All right. I think.
What did they...
There. I do.
Oh, come on. Yeah. Thanks always. Nice.
Recently, 4 of you don't...
Does anyone know what's the check?
Why should I squeal? We were all told.
You can tell me, Romain. You were given a letter and you...
I got one too. Gave it to the bootblack.
I still have mine. I'm to deliver.
It's a matter of importance to the duchy. Hand it over.
But I was to deliver it personally. Let no one else...
You ought to heed folk who are kind and honest. These men helped me a short while ago. Helped all of us. If this interfere...
All right.
Damn it.
What is it? Another name, truly?
See for yourself.
Well. I must say, even I did not expect this. This time you will see to our Duchessa. It seems we underestimated Siana rather grossly.
Judging by this, Detloff was literally...
Yet first you must snap...
Duchess was to be Detloff's last victim.
Indeed. The logical...
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtue's their only link. Enough to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victim's links to Siana, even as she had those she just...
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins. She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions.
Why would...
Yeah.
Think it's...
Talk to... Some... I believe...
Courtier... What? Coming...
Of course. Besides...
So...
I've never been... She tricked...
Welcome to Beauclair, city of love.
Halt! In the matter of...
Need to...
Ah,
Promise to be...
the Witcher will speak.
Have you come to see how
I know who the fifth victim was supposed to be.
impulsive snoop? I'm in prison.
Sienna, stop pretending you couldn't care less. I know it's an... Why do you want to kill her?
For such an accomplished infest.
How should I know?
I see I misjudged.
Definitely gonna tell her.
Then why do it at all?
She ought to know. If...
I probably...
At least you...
It's actually... I was only ever... Your comrade Regis is using you, and Anna Henrietta perceives you solely as her unthinking, blunt instrument. Don't...
Haven't I...
Commander de la Tour.
Let's... Damien.
Get...
Got some important...
You are certain?
Completely.
Inconceivable. I must alert my men. Enlarge the Duchess's honor guard. Make certain Sylvia Anna is... I thank you, Witcher. Let... In the guild's net.
You lost them all in the fire. These...
Yes, your enlightened highness.
I shall dispatch a
Thank you. Your grace.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of... For now, we shall...
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of the beast of Beauclair.
In more familiar terms now.
Step forth.
I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has no doubt for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition. I give you more... the gustatory experience of a...
I am, and... It's Sienna. She...
This cannot be.
I have proof.
I do not believe. In a moment I shall speak. You returned my...
I'm not.
You exaggerate, Witcher.
If my...
We shall now...
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
You have come... Thus I have asked...
Your Grace, as head of state, Sienna's actions, what drove them, be damned. She's a...
You are correct. Sienna, you shall be tried at...
Need some flowers.
I've none. Sold everything. Should come as no shock, sir. But she liked come... Ah.
No one suspected Sienna'd be merciless. Mm-hmm.
Wait here.
Thought you were out of...
I put a bouquet...
How much do I...
Not a co...
Do just...
Nothing to see here. Move along. Snow White, you with the
Apparently we skipped a scene where she died, so that's cool, awesome, love it. Alright, sick. What the fuck? But hey, she was being kind of a bitch, though.
No doubt it rained gold for you.
Look at the city, it's so dark and dull now.
Witcher.
Couldn't.
Wondrous. Beautiful.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one expected Sienna to do that, persist to the end. And none of us did anything.
I suppose.
Come to pay my...
What?
What? Who?
The Regent's Council. A pack of old men who've statutes and codices for hearts. Ducal blood flow.
I regret it, and...
Stylish crypt, quite subdued.
Moments like this.
Serious, Geralt. I've come to take you from this place, my friend. Dare say you deserve...
All those deaths I failed to prevent. Feel pretty awful right about now.
A mass outburst of... I did.
Me too.
Then let us...
Whatever that... True.
How do you...
Just...
I've gotta go. Let's fucking go through this. Fine, let's go.
This
okay.
Makes me oh so dreamy.
Penny for your thoughts.
Alright, let's put this mask on, and then we've got to fucking end it here, apparently. Shit.
Succubus twins?
No, I was thinking about... Oh.
Alright, we're gonna save it here, guys. Sorry, this sucks. I know the next video is probably gonna be short as hell, but that's how it's gonna go. Sorry, guys. Tried to speed it up so we could finish it.